up and sit down.
Good evening, everyone! Welcome back once again to Vicious Rants, and of course I am your host, Mr. Main Event himself, the often imitated, never duplicated Super Team Vicious, and we're going to go over Raw this week was in Evansville, Indiana. Now, before we do, just like always, want to remind everyone that we are a WWE Shop affiliate. So what that means is, if you are watching this on the Main Event Wrestling Network YouTube page, scan that QR code and it'll take you to WWE Shop. And if you make a purchase using that QR code, that purchase will then help us here at the Vicious Studios, which will in turn help make the show better in the long run. Now, if you're not watching on the Main Event page and you're watching on my personal YouTube page, or if you're listening to this wherever you get your podcasts from, all you have to do is simple. Look in the description tab. See the link right there? Click the link. And then you do the same thing. Click the link, go to WWE Shop. Make a purchase on whatever item you want. Whether it's one of those so sweet sports team commemorative titles. Personally, I'm looking to get myself one of those Philly ones. Or if you want to get a new shirt, or maybe a particular collectible, or maybe you just want to go and just, get a poster or two. Doesn't matter. We here at the Vicious Studios receive a small commission, which in turn, those proceeds go into the show. So folks, you doing that helps us in the long run. So please, if you can, take the time to do that. So now that we're done doing our little corporate shilling, so to say, we are going to switch gears and talk about last week via the SmackDown Rewind and the big highlights from last week's SmackDown. The show started out with Randy Orton coming out, addressing the crowd, saying point blank, "Now, there are very few people in this business that I trust. Cody Rhodes is one of those guys. But I can't quite wrap my head around why he's trusting Roman with all this. So, Cody, if you could, please come on out. Let's just get this out and open." Then out comes Cody Rhodes, and he addresses it, says it point blank, "Listen, I didn't want nothing to do with this. I got thrusted into this matter. But Roman, he gave me his word, saying he would have my back. So as long as he holds true to his word, saying he's got my back, I'm going to hold true to mine, having his." Then out comes Kevin Owens. And just as Kevin's about to speak, he's got the mic in his hand. Then the Bloodline music plays. Out comes Solo. Solo has the people acknowledge him. And then Solo, he does a little bit of a build-up for the tag match. The whole "we're going to beat your ass, blah, blah, blah" type bit. And then Kevin Owens goes off saying, "You know what? How about this for tonight? You two," referring to Solo and Jacob, "go against us in a tag match tonight. We already got that saved for bad, blah, 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 blah. I'm talking about me and him. Me and Randy against you two tonight." So that happens. And let's just fast forward to get to that main event now, shall we? That match, good match, it came to an end. The Gorillas of Destiny wound up coming out. Tama Tonga Tonga Lao. They came out, went to go run interference. Cody comes out to help save the day. Winds up getting put on the ass and an ass whooping. Then Kevin Owens winds up eating the pin for the 1, 2, 3. After the match, Cody goes to comfort Kevin and like, "Hey, listen, man, I'm sorry. I came to help, but it wasn't enough. I'm sorry, man." Go to try and do that, and the more he's trying to do that, the more Kevin's like, "No," boom, push him. "Fuck that. No. And you can see they're starting to get a little hot and tense, and the more they are, then Randy just steps in between them like, whoa, 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 children, do we have a problem here? So aside from that, the other highlights from last week's SmackDown, we had the women's #1 contenders title match, BBL Bayley. That joke's never going to get old anytime soon. Going against Naomi, and decent match. I thought it was good. I was a little confused about with the whole, well, Bayley got the win, but the way the camera caught it, it looked like her feet were like just like either right at the ropes or just a smidgen or two under it. And yeah, excuse me, I don't know if the ref caught it or if that was the only decent camera shot they had or what, but I mean, hopefully we see some. I don't know if they're just brushing it off or what have you, but yeah. We also had Carmelo Hayes going against Andrade in round 6 of what they're now saying is a best 7. This was, again, stellar match, good match. Hayes wound up getting the win, which, honestly, my big takeaway from this was on the commentary, they wound up finally bringing up something that's been sitting and stewing up in my head for a minute is, well, Carmelo kept hyping up how he was first round NXT pick. He was the first NXT pick. He was the first NXT pick. Okay, you're hyping up saying that. Now go and live up to that hype. And he hasn't necessarily. So this is where I'm kind of digging it now, because now they're saying, yeah, he's a blue chipper, but he kind of fumbled here and there, so come on, kid. You're saying you're that damn good. Step on up and show us. And now we're going to wind up seeing him have to go and do, alright, hold my beer, watch this, and go and show us. We also had Michin going against Piper Niven. Regular old match. Honestly, my biggest takeaway from this match was Chelsea Green coming out. I never thought I would ever see a sexy trash lady outfit until Chelsea Green wore it. Which, ladies, keep that in mind. Halloween is right around the corner. We've seen sexy cops. We've seen sexy firemen. I think it's time we bring out the sexy trash collectors for that ride on the garbage trucks. Anyways, aside from that, my other big takeaway was Michael Cole addressing Chelsea as the White Sox of the women's division, which that made me legit do like a spit take, like something off an old Tom and Jerry cartoon, like, what? Yeah. Wow. That got me good. As far as the match went, it was alright. The match was decent. Michin got the win. It was the build up for dumpster match they got coming up this Friday. So, yeah. And then there was the main event that happened, but we already went over that. So with that said, let's get into this week's show. Raw in Evansville. It starts out with Jey Uso out in the crowd addressing the people how he won with his Intercontinental Championship, and he had his son, his boy, helping him walk to the entryway, and then yelled at the cameraman, "Hey, cameraman, tell them people to hit my music." And then he came on out, and thank the gods I wasn't the only one that noticed this, but he's got a new belt design, and I'm not talking the leather different. It's not the design of the title is different altogether. There's blue painting on the globe parts on the plates. On the main plates, there's 2 halves of a globe on each side. If you're looking at the video, if you're watching this on video, you can see my hands being the example on it. And on those sides, that's where it's painted blue. Which, again, as a reminder, if you're going to look to purchase that new Intercontinental title design, might I recommend clicking the link in the description tab if you're on my personal YouTube page, or if you're on the main event page, scan that QR code and then go ahead and proceed to making your purchase. Thank you and have a good day. Anyways, Jay came out with the title, addressing it, saying on how he's finally got his title, he's now the main event man, and he talked to his mom. Talked to his moms. Mom said to him point blank, alright, now show them what you got. Show them what you're made of. So, then out came the big bad booty nephew himself, Braun Breaker, looking normal. Just walking normal. No hype, no mean look, no mean mugging, no strut. Didn't look like he like Jay owed him money or nothing. It's like, easy, easy, easy. I come here in peace. Come here in peace. I'm just here, you know, I said the better man would win. I thought I was going to win. I was clearly wrong. You won. I'm not going to spear you. I'm not going to take you out. If I was gonna, I would have. I'm just here to say, congratulations. You earned it. All the while, Braun has this look on his face like he just spent the past half hour before he did that looking on the internet how to get away with the perfect murder. Yeah, not sure if he was intentionally trying to have a bad poker face, or if he's just, or if that was what the bosses told him to do, or if he thought, you know, I'm going to do that myself. But yeah, he came out looking like he was holding a bad, like he had a bad hand, but he was trying to play it off like it's a good hand kind of look. And then as he's leaving, Jay stops him. Hey, ho, oos. I'm sure there's some dogs out here. So yeah. Yeah, that was a little thing for Braun. But either way, now let's get into the first match of the night. Rey Mysterio going against Xavier Woods. We talked about last week for the build-up to this match. This, nice, good, solid start. Really nice back and forth action with both guys going from start to finish. I thought it was good, and my big takeaway was, well, I had two big takeaways. Woods' walk down to the ring. Like, he had this look on him like he had some nerd rage on him. Like somebody wound up dissing his Sega Saturn collection, or like somebody said Yu Yu Hakusho was a bad anime, which either one of those is, you say anything, you say something about either one of those to me, that's grounds for throwing down. Dude, I will take off my hat, take off my glasses, and then we could throw down, and we will throw down right then and there. Yeah, I said what I said. But either way, my second big takeaway was at the ending. These guys, now they were working, they were going good for a minute. Excuse me. And then at one point you could see Woods yanked off Rey Mysterio's mask. And it was just, whoa, oh shit. And then Rey put his hands over his face lightning quick, like, ah! And all the while Woods just looking like, what, wait, what, did I just, oh my god. And then proceeds to go and do a quick roll-up. Now, if you look at the replay videos, you could see it real quick on how Woods yanked it off, as opposed to him making the argument, no, it was an accident, it was an accident. Sure, it was a accident, quotation, air quotes. But Woods wound up doing the roll-up, all the while Rey had his face covered up. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Excuse me. Listen, I grew up in the era where Rey unmasked in WCW. I intentionally burnt that section out of my brain because I don't want to remember what Rey looked like without his mask. Keep the fucking mask on. Don't run the risk of having the mask pop off. Please, please don't do that. Next up, we got women's action. Lyra Valkyria, whew, going against Zoey Stark, pure representing. See if I can do it right this time, folks. Pure Fusion Collision. There we go. I got the name right. Alejandro, I hope you appreciate that, man. I know you're hype up. I know you hype them up a lot, dude. I do my best to try and get that name. Did my best to get that name right. Glad I did. Now with that said, this nice good action. Lyra, she was leading at the start, and then Zoey wound up leading post-commercial break. Decent match. I thought it was good. And Zoey wound up getting the win. What it was, Lyra, she was leading, starting to build up a comeback. And then Shayna Baszler was on one side of the ring distracting the ref. All the while then Lyra, she had a roll up, yelling at the ref, "Ref, ref, ref, pin, pin." And then then the ref sees it, comes over, 1, 2. Then Zoey kicks out, shoves Lyra onto the ropes. Ref's distracted again, and then Sonya, right out of nowhere, boom, pops a knee right onto the side of Lyra's face. So then Zoey, she gets the pin, 1, 2, 3. Post-match, just as they're about to go and do a 3-on-1 beatdown, out comes K2, Kayden Carter, Katana Chance. You can see Kayden, she's wearing a face mask. She wound up even saying they busted and broke her nose. So they wound up clearing house, saving Lyra. So 10 get you 20, we're get 10 get you 20, we're gonna get a women's trios match relatively soon. Most likely next Monday. Either way though, next match, speaking of trios, we had Judgment Day, Dominik, JD McDonagh, and Carlito going against the L.w.O, Joaquin Wilde, Cruz del Toro, and Dragon Lee. Now they did show a segment earlier. They did show a segment prior to this match of the Judgment Day hanging out outside. Dom calling up Finn, asking where he's at. He's saying, hey Dom, bro, listen, I'm dealing with some travel issues. I'm falling a little behind, but don't worry, you guys take care of shop, handle business. You know how it goes with Judgment Day, right? Alright, yeah. Dom then passes it off. They're like, alright, yeah, we'll go take care of business tonight. And then we get to the match. Excuse me. So, as far as the match went, the L.w.O faces, they were leading at the start and into the commercial break. Post-commercial break, well, it was pretty much the same thing. The Judgment Day, they didn't really have much to show for what was going on for them. Like to say, yeah, we're mean, we're powerful, we're dominant, all that kind of blah, blah, blah stuff. Just, no, none of it was really there for me in that. But the match came to an end when Joaquin Wilde, he went to go climb up to the top. And as he's doing that, Liv Morgan, who was ringside, distracted the ref. And as she's arguing with the ref, Finn Balor shows up out of nowhere, pushes Wilde off of the top of the rope, and then JD scoops him up, boom, hits him with the Deville inside for the 1, 2, 3. Post-match, so they get the win. Post-match, they then address Damian Priest. Finn addresses Damian Priest, talking about with the match coming up on Saturday, as well as on how, and then Liv talks about on how she's the easy for me to say. I'm trying to get the words right, damn it. Fuck. She's the home-wrecking, title-stealing, career-ending woman, and all I could think is, okay, Liv, sweetie, I don't know many women that take pride in having a title being a home-wrecker. Yeah, we may want to change that. But either way, after that, then Rhea came out. So, and then addressing, I was with Dom for a long time, and I learned a lot about him. Much like I know he's deathly claustrophobic. So, if we could bring this out with some dramatic effect, please. And then out comes a shark cage. Excuse me. as that, and then doing that, hyping it up, and then Liv starts fighting with Rhea. Dom goes to try and step in, and then she goes to throw Dom in the cage. Liv goes to save her again, and then, yeah, as that's going on, Priest shows up out of nowhere, takes out all the guys, so the Terror Twins stand top. Next up, we got Chad Gable going one-on-one with Kofi Kingston. Now, should note also, before this match, Kofi did talk to Woods and address to him what happened about with the whole Rey Mysterio mask thing. He was like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Listen, I didn't do it on purpose. It's cool, bro. It's cool. I believe you. Now, listen. I just got done talking to Jey Uso. Now, he wanted to give me a shot at his Intercontinental Championship, and Woods is looking like, yeah, of course, they're going to give you another shot, right? Hey, you think, now, hold on, man, hold on. Now, he did offer it to me, but I said, nah. Wanted to give that why don't you go and throw that over to Woods? What? Yeah, bro, it's all you. It's for you tonight. It's for you. You're going to get that shot next week. So, next week, we got Jey Uso defending for the first time against Xavier Woods. Woods is hyped up because I could be a singles champ finally, this, that, and the other stuff. And then was like, listen. I know you weren't out there for me because I asked you that and I respect that. But I'm asking, can I be out there for you tonight? Yeah, man, definitely. Yeah, no problem. You're the QB. You call it. All right? So, it's Chad Gable with the rest of America Made, and again, I say, if only they use that Hulk Hogan, American Made song for them. I think that would just tickle. I'm sorry, that'd make me laugh. I can't help but think that. Either way though, Gable versus Kofi, and nice good start with Gable leading into the commercial break. And then there was some good work post-break where both guys were going at each other to the point where they were trading pinfalls back and forth with each other. 1, 2, reversal. 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 Like that for a minute, like, whoa. Oh. Whoa, okay, who's, one of these guys gonna get dizzy soon? Like, yeah, and then, I thought the match was good, came to an end when Kofi, he was starting to pick up some momentum, sizing Gable up to go and do Trouble in Paradise, and as Gable's running off the rope, Woods goes to grab his leg, try and trip Gable. Gable does not fall. He's just like, hey, you mind? All the while that's going on, Kofi goes for the Trouble in Paradise. Boom. Has no one to hit, misses, kisses the mat. Then Gable gets him up, rolls him, and then boom, hits him with the Chaos Theory rolling German for the 1, 2, 3. All the while Woods is looking like, oh, what the? Oh, no, dude, oh, no, I was trying to help, man. Oh, jeez. Like, he had that kind of look on his face. Next up, we had tag action. We had The Miz and the returning R-Truth. R-Truth is back. All is right in the world. It is so great to have R-Truth here, back on Saturday night's main event. Wait, what's that? What's that? I'm being told it's not Saturday night's main event. No. In fact, he was on Monday Night Raw. That's my bad, yo. That's my bad. All right, that was my bad. My best bad impression of an R-Truth joke. Either way, though, Miz and Truth going against the A.O.P, Authors of Pain, because Truth made the match, and from the entire match, R-Truth was the punching bag. And just as Miz was getting tagged in, Miz got in, hype up, yeah! And then boom! Kicks Truth right in the chest, stomps him some, and then it's just like, fuck this, I'm out. rips the Awesome Truth shirt off, yells, yeah, well, no, I thought he yelled into the camera. I'm sorry, I'm thinking something different. Got into the, ripped the shirt off, just stormed off in a big huff. All the while, Truth's like, there, what? Excuse me. Like, what? And then the Authors of Pain finish Truth off for the 1, 2, 3. So now we come to main event of the night. Last monster standing. Bronson Reed going against Braun Strowman. And, you know, I brought this up before on the show. And it's the little things you notice now that VKM ain't there. The little Vince-isms now that VKM ain't there. And one of them is definitely having 2 people, not 1, but 3 people on the show, all with the same name, and 2 of them are in the same freaking match. It's just like, whoa. Excuse me. Like, whoa, okay. Either way, right from the start, car wreck kind of mayhem right from the start. Strowman going after Reed, and then Strowman chokeslamming Reed through the announce table outside within like the first 30 seconds of the match. And then it just systematically what carried from there. It was like car crash demolition derby type mayhem where they were smashing into each other each and every way, shape, or form. It was just, wow. That was a lot. Now, I wouldn't say this goes up there in like as one of my favorite Last Man Standing matches, because Last Man Standing matches are not necessarily my type of gimmick match. I'm not a fan of watching them. Simply because on paper, it's a great idea. You gotta beat your opponent senseless until they can't get up for a 10 count. Then there's waiting for the 10 count. So you ready? Yeah. That was 10. Like I said, I got 2 Last Man Standing matches that I actually enjoy watching. La Revenja, Kevin Steen versus El Generico, and Kevin Owens versus Dean Ambrose. And it has nothing to do with the fact that Kevin was in either of them. It's just both were just actually fucking entertaining to me. But it's just, yeah, Last Man Standings are hard for me. And this one, it was watchable, but it wasn't like, oh my god, this is so great. Now, the part that got me on this was, at one point, Reed wound up plowing into Strowman, hit through the timekeeper area, and the barricade collapsed, and it looked like it crashed into some fans, again, air quotes. And then you just see a plethora of agents and security and refs all come out to go and address to make sure everything's alright. And while they're doing that, the match is still going on. Reed goes up and tsunami! Boom! Takes out Strowman, gets up, and stands in the corner looking like, alright, yeah. This is gonna be a, yeah. Excuse me, yeah. Where's the ref? Why ain't he counting? I should have won by now. He gets out and he starts grabbing security personnel and the refs, and he's like going ballistic now because I should have won this. What's going on? And then he grips up Adam Pearce. He's like, why wasn't anyone there? Why wasn't somebody counting this, that, and the other, kind of yelling at him? And then all you see is Braun Strowman eventually get up, climb up to the top, and then seeing a big 300+ pound guy like that, looking like the mountain from Game of Thrones, just jumping whee onto people. All I could think is, oh fuck. Yeah. And then Strowman, he gets back up and gets Reed in the ring. Looks like he's going back up to go and do it again. Just as he's up there, Reed gets back on his feet, hits Strowman a couple times, and then hits him with a superplex. Boom! Makes the ring implode. Shades of Brock Lesnar and Big Show, or Mark Henry and Big Show. But, yeah. As they're doing that, the ref's starting to do the 10 count, and then as Reed is starting to get back on his feet, out of nowhere becomes Seth Elizabeth Rollins, because his middle name is not frickin' damn it. Seth comes back, returns out of nowhere, curb stomps Bronson Reed, and then as the ref's counting, Strowman gets up. Yeah! He's the last monster standing, all thanks to Seth Rollins. So, for those that are constantly keep complaining about Seth being in the title picture for too much, he's starting up a feud with Bronson Reed. You're welcome. So, with that said, folks, that is it for this week's show. Thank you to the contributor of the show, LFC Lingerie Fighting Championship. There are a little bit of wrestling, a little bit of MMA, a whole lot of attractive women. We're not a little bit of nothing. Thank you. Also, check out whatamaneuver.net for some vicious rants apparel, much like what I'm wearing now if you're watching this on the YouTube feed. We got tanks. We also have t-shirts. We have long sleeves. We have women's tees. We have toddler tees. We also have baby onesies for those little guys. And folks, like I always tell you, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, go back watch some of the other episodes when you can. Also share us on audio form wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Desert, iHeartRadio, whatever. And folks, do not forget to follow these cool ass cats right here on the Twitter, DSP_RG, Main Event_net, the Main Event Wrestling Network Twitter account, Sergeant Curry Pants, 3 Count Thursday, D Dryer 1986. Also, don't forget to check out the Main Event YouTube page, Main Event Network's YouTube page if you are not already on there. And folks, like I always say, you love me great, you hate me, well, fuck this.